Excuse me, Your Honor. This renewed proceedings, the prosecution turned over a report from a Mr. John, and he gives the OIC a number to say, please contact me. I have information on the case. He provides his number. Also, the DPD has, the prosecution has uncovered that it was a DPD agent, officer, DPS officer, Detroit Public School officer, on the scene of the crime. And I don't have any report from him. But he was on the scene of the crime when the very incident happened, and he described the car in this incident. So, of course, they have some tips and they have some file information. I need to follow up information on Mr. John, and I need to follow up information on the DPS officer who was on the scene of the crime at the gas station when this crime occurred. But I never had a file on that. If I called Mr. Cripson or Otis Culpepper or any attorney, they say they never had it.
The name of this officer?
I could get it for you 1 second in a minute, Your Honor. Give me 1 second. I have it. I have it right here. A DPS officer was on the scene of the crime that I just learned in this new proceeding. I'm learning they just keep on burying evidence, you know what I mean, and hiding. But I'll get to it in 1 second.
And while Mr. Williams looking for that person's name, Mr. Sawyer, do you have any information on this Mr. Johns? Because that coincides with the next one. Okay.
I'm not familiar with Mr. John.
My name's Johns.
Johns, yeah, no, neither is Mr. Beisel.
Do you have any information in your possession about Mr. Johns?
No.
Give me a second, Your Honor. I can get to it. We definitely have Mr. John and the DPS officer who was on the scene that I just learned of now, and it's just mind blowing that they had an officer on the scene and they don't disclose him. On the very scene of the crime, and I didn't know about it. Mr. John, January 3rd, 2010. I received a call from Mr. John. He stated he had some information regarding your shooting on Van Dyke and Harper. He left his cell phone number 313.
Can you slow down a little?
Oh, sorry. I received a call from Mr. John. He stated he had some information regarding your shooting on Van Dyke and Harper. He left his cell phone number 313-400-4363. He further stated that we would call him back, and he didn't answer. Please leave a message because he's at work. And this was Investigator Fraser L. Adams who documented that. I don't have any information on the follow-up information on Mr. John.
And that Investigator Adams.
Nothing beyond reports.
Okay, and you'll follow up the OIC to see if there's any information on this investigator.
Yes, Your Honor, I will.
And to the extent anything's out there, that'll be provided in this review.
Yes, Your Honor.